Welcome back to Masculine Scrapping. Today we're actually doing 3 different pavilions at Epcot World Showcase Center at Walt Disney World in Florida, the United Kingdom, Morocco, and Canada. And I know these are a little bit out of order, but I pretty much had 2 great pictures from the United Kingdom, 1 from Canada. I didn't even have a picture of us in Morocco. Again, we spent time enjoying all of this, but did not spend a lot of time in any of these areas just because of the priorities we had for the day. But I did want to focus on them. This title and background paper came from Scrap My Trip. And then I designed all of these pieces myself using Cricut Design Space. This is one of the little things we picked up in one of the stores. It was for kids, but we picked it up, a little sticker here. And so adding those all into the pages. So there is a really great restaurant that I normally love to go to in the Moroccan Pavilion, but we had already made other kinds of plans for that day, and I wasn't really convinced that my son or other guests would enjoy that food, but I knew I would. But like I said, we already had some other plans, and had a great time engaging with those. Again, these elements here, all from Cricut Design Space. So I'm an Access member, and certainly I get my money's worth every year on that. And so these images were all free. Little torn edge border here to create a little interest. The other thing is that this is some of that Disney paper. It isn't quite 12 inches wide, so I've got to get it there. And so I've got it on 15, which means it needs to go to 27. I don't know if you can see the lines here, but it's also acting as a ruler, so I can see exactly how big I need to make it. So I love this mat. My mother got it for me. I can't remember if she bought it for me for Christmas or my birthday, but I don't know what she paid for it, but I'm sure it wasn't cheap. But I have really enjoyed using it. I really think it's probably for quilting, which of course she did a lot of quilting, but I have enjoyed using it for scrapbooking. I can actually cut on it, and it will self-heal, but also the measuring spot is really good because I don't have to pull out a ruler all the time. I can just cut that down a little bit of space. I can just cut right on it. I can measure to see if my stuff is the right size. So it's been a great tool. Go. I think the restaurant is called Marrakesh there, and ate there once with my parents and had lamb, and it was amazing. Okay, again, this Disney paper, I'm pretty sure we purchased it in the 90s, so it's probably 30 years old, but I just have a hard time not using stuff I already have. It just feels like a waste if you don't, so I use it. And I think it's actually turned out really nicely. I'm going to try and align the photos. Yeah, do I align the photo or do I align the... There we go. This is interesting because the photos are the same size, but the matting is not. So I'm going to align that bottom of the matting versus the photos, get those lined up, and I think I like that. Okay, here we go onto this side. This one will be a little harder. I'm going to start with the biggest photo, get this down. Again, a lot of these professional photos had people in that we felt later maybe shouldn't be. And so on this one, I've got Pluto helping to sit with us in United Kingdom. You know, we had a debate about what to do, and we decided that it would be okay for me to talk about it. and certainly in a respectful way. So just felt like we needed to address what was going on, or so it wouldn't make sense. I thought that find that interesting. A little bit of a coloring thing on the back side of this. Again, certainly you can see it was for kids, but again, free ephemera is always fun to collect. Stickers. Remember, you got one shot, because you don't get it right, it's really hard to pull back up. So there we go. Ooh, I like that. And then United Kingdom. Okay. In order to create the matting for this, we just basically kind of measured and kind of got it close. I mean, you can tell it's not quite as perfect of an outline as other pieces, but I think that that's okay. Again, I think this was necessary matting. That background paper is super busy, and so I just think it needs to have that. Okay, let's get it straight, and there we go. Yeah, I really like the way that turned out. I did think about putting a border on this page, but I wanted people to be able to see this. The mix of the crown and Mickey on those pages, I just think is really, really cool. All right, so the pavilions for United Kingdom, Morocco, and Canada, all in one spread at Epcot at the World Showcase, Walt Disney World in Florida. Certainly hope that you've enjoyed watching this one being put together. Hope you have a great day. See you again soon. Would love to see your projects.